I opened the wall and I started to break it down. So this second part is actually easier than the first part. The concrete is not as thick. So you can see there's about 10 or so centimeters of concrete. One base layer and then the one for the tile, and then under is just rocks. So those rocks, I'll use some of them for the new floor. So yeah, it's only about 30 minutes and already done half. But of course, the big part is this here, the concrete wall. It's going to be, because it's, you can see it's a reinforced concrete, so it's going to be a little bit more difficult. All right, going well. So a bit of bad news. I was getting ready to remove that tile wall, and the moment I hit this stud here, I noticed that it's hollow, so it's been eaten by termites. But what's really important is that it supports that those two metal beams. They support the roof over the entrance, and it's about 8 meters long. So before I go any further, I have to prop it up, because once I remove the tiles, that will weaken it even more. So let me show you what I'm going to do. So this beam goes all the way to the other end, and I was going to see that even the other end, this part here, this is also rusted. You can see there. So this is rusted there. So I gotta prop it up on the outside here. I gotta put that. So, all right. So today is the day. The new bathroom is coming. So the floor is finished. I put the insulation, new window, and all the framing is ready. I still haven't found where the water coming, so there's one entrance here for the pipes, and this other goes to the toilet for the pipe, the new pipe to go to the toilet. And so here is the beam that I changed. I replaced the bottom because it was partly rotten, and then all the way to the top there's that metal beam that supports the outside roof, or the back roof I should say. Right, and you can see this is the extension for that area where the washing machine and the sink is. And just before the bathroom company comes, I'm going to coat all this. Alright, today is the installation of the bathroom, or the unit bath I should say. So some of the parts here, and so you can see they have started. So there's one floor, and then over there will be the bath. So you can see all the black hooks to hold it in place, and then the pipes come in the window. Unfortunately, I made a mistake in the color. I should be white, so we'll see that beige kind of looking window. This is kind of like the service panel. The wall are kind of white with a kind of texture, light texture on it. So I've been trying to connect the water. There's the meter. Here's the line that goes in, and I don't know if you can see it, just there is a tiny small line that goes in, and then that main line, it just keeps going. I dug yesterday that way. I dug like about 10 feet, and I wasn't at the end. And so right here is the bathroom, and right here is where the kitchen is going to be. So I don't want to go over there, because then I have to come back. And what is puzzling is that if you look directly inside, so inside, so you can see that little line, that's the one we can see outside, but this line, this is actually a steel pipe with coated with plastic, and it looks like it goes under the foundation, but it doesn't go outside. So, and I know there's water going there because it's connected to the water heater. So that's, I'm totally puzzled. And to make things worse, of course, is that concrete stairs here. So I have to go from there to there. So I've been trying to dig. So yesterday I finally managed to make a hole to go inside. You can see that goes to the other side there. Finally. So now I can run the pipes. You can see the pipe here. I'll cut it somewhere around there. Just go straight in. So this is the meter. So with this drill I was able to dig. It's not long enough, but from one side and the other I could connect the two in middle. So that was nice. Took me a while to find it. Even the people at the store didn't. Alright, so this is what used to be the kind of like laundry room in Japanese semenjo. So in order to connect the bath, I have to also connect the semenjo. And in order to connect the semenjo, well, I have to rebuild it first. And also because it's next to the kitchen, then I also have to take that shelf from the kitchen down as well, because it's all connected together. So I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to connect the bathroom, but I can't. The way the pipe works, it's really easy. You just push it into the fitting, but you cannot take it out. Once you put it in, that's it. You can't change it, and each fitting costs about $20. So if you change it, of course you can, but that costs $20 just to change it. So now soon I'm going to take the ceiling and then next the floor, and next I have to put a post here to hold that ceiling, and also I will rebuild that shelf there, and I will put another pole here with a brace in between. I'll get rid of this one and put a new one. Right, so I will not finish this weekend, but I'll have to be able to do the floor there. Just a quick update before I change too many things. So yesterday I took everything out here, including the ceiling, and I put one post there, and like I said, between here I'll put some braces, and this here will hold the cabinet in the kitchen, and then I have to put another one right there, and this wall will be a little bit thinner, only 6 centimeters. The stud will be only 6 centimeters, and the drains and the water have to be changed. So today I'll run the water on the drain, and I'll be able to put the floor here, and then reinstall the sink temporarily for using. And in the week I'll be able to put the drywall and everything else. And here will be a door as before, so I'll put a temporary door until I get. So today I reconnected the toilet. Since I connected the bathroom last weekend, we couldn't use the toilet because it was still the old pipes, and once I disconnected them, of course we couldn't use it anymore. So today I reconnected that, and this house was extended once, and this kind of opening you can see in the concrete, I just did it this morning. So the way it was made is that if there was any problem with the piping, we couldn't actually access it. We had to either remove the floor, or as I did now, do an opening in the concrete from under the house. And there was not even any access to get under the house, so a little bit poor design. And so this is here the all the leftover pipes that I removed and the insulation. And that's it. So now soon I'm going to be working here. This is under the laundry room. I have one drain connected, but the other one is not connected because I'm going to change the sink. Right now, the way it's set up, the water pipe is in the way. I have to change it. So I finished, connected the pipe as I just mentioned in the previous video. So this is from on the other side of where I was earlier. So I left a small space, you can see in the back where the toilet is, to run pipes and the service area in case there's a problem. Right, and this, the hot pipe, the orange one, last week when I installed it was twisting a little bit too tight, so it dripped a little bit, so I had to redo it this morning, unfortunately, and now it's dry. So all the plumbing is done, and for the first time in a long time it's actually not leaking. I might mention before that this pipe, the drain pipe, was leaking before, so in just 1 week it has dried so much already. And I changed that part there, that was the old steel pipe, and then I actually found out there's just a tiny piece right here that I'm going to have to remove because it's steel, and that's probably going to make rust into the bathroom. So it's all done, and I moved the exhaust pipe as well, and I started to put the drywall behind for fire security. And let's go into the bathroom now.